this is Renee's, and this is a game on PC that's just come out. It's called Asemblance, as you can probably see on the screen right now. So basically all I know about this game is it's sort of a walk around experience game, and it, from what I've read, has a kind of PT vibe, but not as sort of horror focused as PT was. Sort of more sci-fi, and you're trying to plot together some kind of mystery together or something. Apparently this is a pilot sort of episode, I guess, and there's going to possibly be more. I guess depends on whether this does well or not. I don't know a lot about it. I haven't looked up much because I kind of wanted to play through it and see how it went. Also, if you can hear drilling outside, I apologise. Not much I can do about it. It's like all day long. So hopefully it's not too intrusive, but I guess we'll see. Okay, let's get into this now.
Why aren't you helping? This is an emergency, life or death situation that requires your immediate attention.
I don't know what to do.
Once again, this is a very serious situation.
I understand.
Please activate the terminal in front of you and follow the instructions.
Do you want to give me any kind of context? Now let me see if there's settings. The video settings, graphics quality, epic. Hoping maybe there'd be subtitles. Perhaps not. Okay, that's fine. So activate the console in front of me. You say.
Please activate the terminal in front of you and follow the instructions.
Okay, fine. Don't think I'll always be this compliant though. How are you feeling today? Confused? Thank you for participating in this question.
I'm going to be honest with you. There was no emergency. I was simply evaluating your ability to respond and react to a stressful situation.
You're an ass.
That's my job. I'm here to help you.
Your job is to be an ass.
Do you really want to try this again? You've been at this for far too long. And for some reason, you seem really stressed out. Your answers from the questionnaire, well, odd. Do you at least remember how this all works?
No. First time through, man. Okay. Is there a way of speeding this walking process up? No. Zoom. Okay, so you have walking speed and slightly faster walking speed. Okay. Asemblance Labs, memory access point, input stored memory to continue, press A to use terminal. Memory index, Woodland Ridge, 7th of April, undetermined year, almost 1:45.
Very impressive. This is all a very good sign. When you're ready, you may enter the simulation. Just step inside.
Yes, I get. I enter the simulation. Some sort of weird holodeck type thing. Okay, so right trigger zooms. Already figured that one out. So I'm playing on PC, but I'm playing on controller because I'm lazy.
You always respond well to that memory. It was from a better time in your life, before the endless hours of hard work and regret that destroyed your self-worth and forced you to question all the choices you've made. But perhaps things are different now. Are you ready to continue?
I already don't like or trust you, AI, so...
I hope you have the mental fortitude to remember what happens next.
I'm gonna call
Something very meaningful had occurred.
I'm gonna call you Malcolm until told otherwise. Fine, Malcolm. So I guess I can go back to Woodland Ridge if I want to. I'm gonna do it. Go have a look. See if I missed anything out here. A butterfly. For those who don't know, and you probably don't, the logo for this game is a butterfly, so I'm guessing is this something important? It might not be. Hello, robotic butterfly. No? Perhaps not. Flowers. I don't know if there's much else here though. Hello? Do you anything? Come back here. So I get the feeling butterflies are going to be a reoccurring theme. I have to keep my eye out for them in strange places, I feel. Alright, on to the next one I guess. So Y button in this case sort of takes you out of the memory. Asemblance office, 18th of April, almost midnight.
Your office. You were always there. Late at night.
Well, keep an eye on that clock, see if it actually changes. Key point. Okay, can we? Okay. ASE MEM summary. Subject Allied B team. Action 0101. Date. I guess I have to Americanize the date. So 27th of June 2015. So almost this time last year. Recipient NS, Project Asemblance Labs, report list of excellence. The following volunteers shall be recognized for their continued contributions to Project Asemblance in any and all reports up to and including MEM55BF, I believe. Adam Bird, Nullish, Kid Semple, Johnny Goss, Milton Cadigan, Annie Vandermeer Mitsoda, Anatomica, Clinton Crumpler, Bertoni, Sanuki, Relis, JR, Severlin, Cat and Griff, Jam, A. Murray, Carney, Wanda and Jess. Okay. Danny, Sam, Soden, Amanda and Tim, Brian, Drew, Jacob, Evan, Hod, Tipple, Marty, Tam, DJ Alex, Barrett, Doyle, Baldwin, Sherry, Labey, Isaac, Mauler, Sheila, Kenny, Taylor and Aaron, Chris, Aunt Kelly, Yakshaw, Jeff, Brendan. That told us pretty much nothing. Okay, audio tape there. The clock is moving, that's interesting. Asemblance Labs, MEM 5580 8F. Okay, so we have. I don't know if we can actually interact with anything. Look closer. Wow, that's subtle. Sam, Casey, Alex, Carter, Henry, Osvaldo, Morgan, Roan, Bartholomew. Can I... at least I don't know how to interact with anything. Look closer. Remember when she saw the blue butterfly? I'm not going yet. Screw you. So let's have a look up here. Master bulk email direct sender registered version. I wonder what this is under here. Remove. I want you to activate that last memory you have. This dialogue is already in VO room 2-1. Remove just relax and everything after. Okay, interesting. I'm not going back yet. Screw you, Y button. We've got stuff to look at in here. Certificate of Appreciation. This is not going to tell me my name, presumably. Certificate of Appreciation is presented to Allied B Team in recognition of dedicated support in the implementation of the Hollow system and the Chandler circuit design. Done by Lloyd Baker. Barker, sorry. And Ed Beckerlowitz. Whatever. Name. 1205. What is this thing? Oh, speakers. Is there a crouch? No crouch. No crouch. Here it's the same as there. Oh. Quantum Handbook. Apple Confidential Free. Brainiac or Maniac. Code Index. Okay, so filing cabinet. Let me interact with stuff. Let me eat this apple. This angular apple. Okay, let's see what I can read here. I have to report regardless of higher ups. Blah blah blah. I've run subject F7 through 22 trials. Guidance system 11 without. So 22 trials with some kind of guidance system, 11 without. The initial something simulations have become painfully redundant, while the something led to notable increase in both something and memory revisions. Subject, I guess, should be something be challenged in many ways as immoral. Even should consider a complete lock-in protocol. Complete submersion to selected memories. In some, could suggest non-goal exposure to see what something forms. Completed a round on in simulation code, which will allow the ability to annotate in memory. In case resetting results in loss of connectivity, AI prompt requests have been submitted. See action request G209. Testing, of course, will be necessary. I suggest we begin by submitting ourselves to 30-minute exposures with no guidance system. It is time to stop with the games and let one of us takes the plunge. Okay. I volunteer if no one else does. I have my own simulated areas built already. Okay, interesting. Maybe. Subjects, authors. Upon completion of the third stage of treatments, increased FOFR levels were observed and recorded in test subjects C1 and F7. Talk therapy and physical contact, motherly embracing, okay, seemed to alleviate C1's FOFR level, which was back to average by the subject's evening release. F7's FOFR fluctuated between 7.4 and 6.2 for more than 4 hours after test completion. Therefore, this subject was deemed not safe for evening release and was required to stay overnight in observation. Of noteworthy mention are F7's recall from latest memory excursion of an illuminated rectangular field embedded in an ellipse and reports of implausible time dilations. Okay. They reported that they were able to manipulate the clocks in the simulation when recalling memories of intense focus. In other words, in the simulation, the track of time was literally lost when their minds were focused on pleasing or rewarding thoughts. This was true in subjects D2 something, D207 I guess, and C319. Upon further treatments, subject F7 showed no signs of improvement, believing to still be in the simulation, often confusing me for the AI guidance system, demanding a new set of simulations, and threatening to shut me down when the subject stared at the clock, insisting the action would trigger repressed memory at exactly the time it once occurred. I had no choice but to alert PPD security and have the subject hospitalised. What follows is a complete report comparing the similarities and approaches for both C1 and F7. Okay, let's see what we can make out of these things. Not a lot. Agency AI shutdown. AI's gone rogue, maybe? Time dilation error, getting back to you on this. Last night I was working in the chamber's primary holographic subroutine while attempting to iron out the variable field algorithm. I noticed that the chamber's asynchronous logic gate was disconnected from the master CPU controller. It might be a glitch in the newly installed diodes, but that's not what I'm most concerned about. While performing a fresh diagnostic on all files concerning the recursive program 3A via the holographic arch, I discovered new files stored in a previously noted protected memory. When I run the files contained within it, the hologram appears, but not where you'd expect. It seemed to exist outside of the primary cell, the A cell. This does not make any sense. I then tested the time dilation of this hologram. I took off my watch, which is built-in chronometer. I approached the field containment barrier and threw it inside. After resetting the simulation, I recovered the watch. The time had not changed. I reperformed this test twice with the exact same results. This can only mean one of two possibilities. I need your help. I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm starting to wonder what could happen if we decide to test the chamber on ourselves. Knowing its faults, I think you know where I'm going with this. Good day do, because I don't share this information with anyone until we discuss it in person. Okay. The tape. Let me check other stuff first. Be on the lookout for my stapler. It was last seen on my desk. Some amount of dollars reward, 8 maybe. Okay, so July 2nd, 2015. Benadine review. The 8th, Goodbye Carter. 10th, profiles due for HN. Saturday the 18th, Trust Seminar. 23rd, B's birthday. And then 31st, PPD retreat. So we have a layout of something behind it as well, but hard to make out. I don't know if this is relevant. Okay, we have a map of Woodland Ridge, which is the area of the first simulation, I believe. Okay, sort of a layout of some kind of cabin. Entry living room, skylight, bedroom. Yeah, interesting. Perhaps. Is there anything here? Oh, here we can see. Results were undeniable. All sensory deprived subjects left without a guidance system could not retain a logical trajectory for more than 5.14 minutes. This approach led to a spike in connectivity early, but a retention rate decreasing at a rate of 5.75 per minute. See annotation. Successful guided. It's hard to read for me. I don't know about anyone else. Successful guided missions have shown 4 times that rate. I have no choice but to follow the results and support a time increase in AI investment, I believe. However, as you'll see noted throughout, this sort of exposure creates what most equates to hallucinations and or spiritual truths. You will note in subject B403 the adoption of the time and righting wrongs. Okay. We have to solve the God factor that will allow it access to the simulation based on Bible readings alone. We might be able to gauge positive or negative results, but the line, as we know, there is thin. I have included an algorithm on page 22 that solves for the threshold by focusing solely on those words. But a massive overhaul to the AI will be needed. See page 24. A cheaper but less thorough solve is outlined as well. See page 27. That's a pain to read. This looks fairly regular. Anything here? Not a lot. Okay, code index. Error codes. Oh. I have terrible memory, so if this stuff is useful later on. Okay. So, I'm going to stare at the clock for a little while. I know it sounds stupid, but I don't know, a minute? Time change. I know it mentioned something about staring at the clock, opening some kind of repressed memory. I might just be digging this idea out of my arse, but worth a try. I'll wait till it gets to 17. I don't know how long I'd have to stare at it, even if this works at all, which it possibly doesn't. But hey, no reason not to try. Except, wasting a minute or so of time. Which I'm sure is fine. After I will play the tape, which I'm sure everyone's screaming to have a listen to. Okay, so yeah, that didn't do anything. I'll try and do it again at any clocks I see, so be forewarned. Okay, tape time.
The hippocampus is critical only for recent memories, but not for older ones. Over time, the hippocampus teaches the surrounding brain, the cortex, how to represent a memory. An alternative theory accounts for these discrepancies by proposing that the hippocampus selectively stores one type of memory, episodic, while the surrounding cortex stores another, semantic. In the window square, it would be re-recording. It would be and now this is another copy. Oh, is simply another copy. It has copied many times in both the hippocampus and the cortex. All of those cortical copies generate a new semantic. In theory, if you were to store these memories, it would be possible to preserve their integrity. This is, of course, assuming the memories were accurate to begin with.
Memories are rarely accurate, to be honest. Is this rewinding from the beginning? Let me see.
The hippocampus is critical only for recent memories, but not for older ones. Over time, the hippocampus teaches the surrounding brain, the cortex, how to represent a memory. An alternative theory accounts for these discrepancies by proposing that the hippocampus selectively stores one type of memory, episodic, while the surrounding cortex stores another, semantic. Well, it would be a recording. It would be... And now this is another copy. Oh, it's simply another copy. Copied many times is both the hippocampus and the cortex. All of those cortical copies generate a new semantic. In theory, if you were to store these memories, it would be possible to preserve their integrity.
This is, of course, assuming the memories were accurate to begin with.
There's another blueprint behind this one. Fiddler Architects and Builders. 431 East Terrace Drive. Okay, well, I guess we can leave it. Oh, hang on. Kind of cap. We can leave this one. So what does this say again? Remember when she saw the blue butterfly? Come on.
You seem to be making connections to your past. I'm glad you haven't completely lost your mind. Now let's continue with this train of thought and see where it takes you.
I'm not going to do what you say, strange fellow. Okay, maybe I am. Back to Woodland Ridge. Let's go check out this blue butterfly again.
I'm waiting for you.
That's not creepy at all.
Why aren't you helping?
What the hell?
This is an emergency, life or death situation that requires your immediate
Is
attention.
that an ending?
Once again, this is a very serious situation. Please activate the terminal in front of you and follow the instructions.
So that was an ending. Okay, interesting. So another time loop.
Please activate the terminal in front of you and follow the instructions.
What if I don't? Huh? What are you gonna do?
Please activate the terminal in front of you and follow the instructions.
I heard you the first time. Give it another minute or so and see if he insists.
Please activate the terminal in front of you and follow the instructions. Please activate the terminal in front of you and follow the instructions. Please activate the terminal in front of you and follow the instructions.
But I'll have to see how long I can hold out another time. How are you feeling today? Sure, great. Thank you for participating in this
Listen,
questionnaire.
I'm going to be honest with you. There was no emergency.
Yeah, I know.
I was simply evaluating your ability to respond and react to a stressful situation. That's my job. I'm here to help you. So where should we begin? What do you remember? To be honest, I'm a little concerned about your current mental state. Your answers from the questionnaire somewhat reassuring, but I'm concerned you're becoming further detached from reality. Do you at least remember how this all works?
Yes. first. See what I'm missing. If I'm missing anything. Okay, fine. Let's see what I can do. Ooh. So we have another memory. Let's check this out.
Does this place look familiar?
Yes, it does.
This is your home, where you lived. With your wife?
Possibly. So there's another of those caps. Can't quite see what's on it. KC. I'm afraid there isn't much more I can do. I have tried every act of persuasion granted to me by the gods, but we are against an incredible, steadfast mind. I have one last effort to consider, but I will need your full cooperation. From all I have witnessed, there is only one thing that drives any change in our mutual problem, and that is loss. I have a plan that, if enacted to something, will bring about a change. I think we can all, something in the lab parking lot, space 5R, there we can move this. Trying to do something there. Not sure entirely what, but okay. There's the butterfly. A Death Note? I don't know what those symbols mean. They may mean something, they may mean nothing. I could not tell you. I don't know what language that is. Okay, let's check out these bookshelves. Nice giraffe. Bookend there? Bookend? Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway. Into the background. Thoughts on memory suppression. LeMay. Blank book. The chords I like. The end of regret. That's what I said. That's what she said. The jaunt. Bobby and the petting stable. Okay. Painting turtles. That's oddly specific. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Apple Confidential 3 again. Ship the Shark and Other Tales. Bell. Okay. And this weird book. Okay. Let's do this again. Because I'm a weirdo. We'll just do it until 21. In case that does something. Nope. Okay. Okay, so Hamilton and Grove. Something. Let's sit down, have a cup of coffee. Someone needs to use a coaster. Let me switch on the TV. Some kind of elephant branding. Key? No? Is that a key? There's a spoon. It's a spoon, ignore me. Oh. It's a woman and a dog. Drawer. An empty drawer. A Tormai. Damn, man. Okay, I have to remember that I'll do stuff when I'm zoomed in. Check, there's nothing to interact with. Yeah, no. Okay, Let's look out of this blinding window. Nothing there. Very well done game graphically, I guess. Generic four-way pictures. Man plus oxen. Beach. Dirt road in tropical climate. Anything on the floor here? Check up to the ceiling. There's a skylight. So is this the... I think this is the plans that I saw earlier. I didn't stick them to memory, but I remember there being a skylight early on. Door shut. Okay, so let's check this out. Not sure what that is. It's some old school answering machine and telephone. This is supposed to be 2015. These guys must be hipsters. Okay, so creepy picture of a girl looking out the window. Why would you want that next to your bed? Ugh. Ooh. A bullet hole? No, I'm thinking too much about that. It's a hole. Could be by anything, to be honest. You have a little boy. Can't really read out writings. That's. I'm terrible at reading stuff sideways. I'll have to get a look at that some other time when I can turn the picture, because I can't read that without a lot of effort. I may be able to find something online that's taken a picture of it and turned it around, because I'm that lazy. So, not much in the washing bin. Bed. These guys never heard of coasters. That is a lot of rings on their stuff. Okay, so 2 women and a baby. Am I a female? I'm not sure. Hard to say. Possible. There's some blinding light. Okay. Right, play this ancient telephone machine.
Hey, me again. It's about 5:15. I just tried you at the office, but you didn't answer. Listen, you need to be careful. Your theory is based on initial assumptions that may not be accurate. You could hurt yourself. Also, we need to talk about 558F. You know, I can't just sit here and watch time go by. Get back to me.
It was weird. A little bit of a glitch in the matrix there. So this woman and a dog. Let's have a quick look. Commit that face to memory as much as you can. Okay, so yeah, yep. So that woman, long, dark hair, glasses. See if it correlates to this same woman. It's entirely possible. Yeah, that could probably be the same woman. That's fairly definitely the same boy. Maybe. Hard to tell. Or let's play this again, make sure it's the same.
Hey, me again. It's about 5:15. I just tried you at the office, but you didn't answer. Listen, you need to be careful.
No glitch this
Your
time.
theory is based on initial assumptions that may not be accurate. You could hurt yourself. Also, we need to talk about 558F. You know, I can't just sit here and watch time go by. Get back to me.
Interesting. Okay. Peace.
This is all happening too fast. Not like before. We don't want you to end up like... Never mind what I said. It's important that you remain calm and follow any memory you can at this point.
To the office, I
Always
guess.
coming back to the office. So many problems you've created. If only...
Only you'd shut up and let me figure this out. Okay. Maybe anything different this time. Why not? Did I miss these before? These are the same. There's a problem with the simulation at what appears to be the key point of possible recall. The error code effect is showing up in simulation location C, but only after transitioning from self-end to a possibility variable involving one of the formerly dissociative triggers. We've deduced the following to help provide possible solutions to the proposed error code effects. This is not my wheelhouse, so I'm not entirely sure what any of this means. I imagine I'll probably have to note this down maybe at some point. So this is definitely different stuff. I swear I didn't miss all this.
The hippocampus is critical only for recent memories, but not
So this
for
is
older
definitely
ones.
plans for
Over
the
time,
house.
the hippocampus teaches the surrounding brain, the cortex, how to represent a memory. An alternative theory accounts for these discrepancies by proposing that the hippocampus selectively stores one type of memory of a side, while the surrounding cortex stores another, semantic.
So what if it would be a re-recording? It would be, and now this is another copy. Oh, it's simply another copy.
Copied many times as both the hippocampus and the cortex. All of those cortical copies generate a new semantic. In theory, if you were to store these memories, it would be possible to preserve their integrity.
This is, of course, assuming the memories were accurate to begin with.
Okay, let's give this stuff a look over. Subject choice and the copacetic with... it's hard to read. Okay. Pathways open have proven in 6 out of 10 initial simulations to be tied to recollection of what the subjects themselves refer to as previously suppressed memories. However, in each of these 6 cases, these breakthroughs only occurred after long exposure to the simulated destinations. After extensive interviews and analyses, each of these simulated subjects could not articulate difference between a suppression or a discovery. Of the 4 failed cases upon further exploration of their programmed intelligence, 2 were flawed with developmental defects, another was approaching the system with 180 IQ, and another was simulated under the effects of narcotic cocktails. Limitations: we suggest making the perceived experience more ambiguous than initially postulated. It should now be defined as open-ended and dynamic memory induction. It is Morgan's in the hat. Watch her, Sam. Upon completion of the first stage of treatments, increased the. I think I read this. Yes, I did read this. This routing slip was in the drawer earlier, but I can't really read that either. Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? So that was that little school note was new. I swear it was. Things do change. I wonder if I'm missing anything else. Zoom in on this bad boy again. Oh, fucking hell. Aha! My theory was proved correct. Different time of day. Tape again, see if it's new.
That must be possible. We can force ourselves to deliberately forget.
Through EEG measurements, we should be able to capture the exact moment when the memory is inhibited. That is when the degradation is imposed. The inhibition of memory uses our accuracy highs. But the information of the past, or the kind of
well, I don't know if someone can slow that down for me. Probably not. Check that out in a second. Apparently I spend all my time in here.
No, respond to your actions, but your own memories will drive behavior. So, let's say, for example, you say, or if you get something, they will do that. Okay, ready? Sometimes I get concerned that false memories are being planted in your mind. Yep. Okay, I'll be in the back office. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to fix this problem. No, respond to your actions, but your own memories will drive.
Okay, it seems the same.
You have one new message left today at 1:21 a.m. Please come home. Where are you?
Fine, I'm going home.
Something very strange happened while you were in there.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes success requires an exponential number of failures. Do the math. You'll see. Never mind. I'll do the math. One moment. So I did the math, and I was right. Moving on.
Right. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. That's not what I meant to do.
Please.
Please what? Please what? I think I missed something.
Don't make things worse.
I'm not sure how I can make them worse.
Hey, me again. It's about 5:15. I just tried you at the office, but you didn't answer. Listen, you need to be careful.
Nope.
Your theory is based on initial assumptions that may not be accurate. You could hurt yourself. Also, we need to talk about 558F. You know, I can't just sit here and watch time go by. Get back to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's butterfly. I mean, maybe I don't have to come back here at all. Oh, hello. Time change. Okay. Time. Sun Grove. Various photos. Couple and a kid. Okay, we're about to get creepy, maybe. Oh, there's someone in there.
Access to this part of your memory is not permitted. Don't be angry. It's all part of your design. You're not ready. Trust me.
You're an arse. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end it off here for now. No idea how long this video was, but I'll pick it up next time. Imagine it saves my position because the save menu comes up. So, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.